What up, folks? Welcome back to Ultrazilla Toys, and today I have a review of the Bandai Monster King series, Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Somebody get my dentist on the phone. Alright, my zillions, we got the big Monster King, Godzilla 2019, the King of the Monsters, Godzilla. This is the, I guess 12-inch scale Godzilla. This is vinyl as well, like the smaller one we reviewed last week. So yeah, this is the bigger version. I do like to get these every once in a while. I have Shin and Godzilla 2017, and that might be it. But this guy looks pretty good, and I gotta say, for the most part, I do like this series. I would get more if available. I know that there was a Mecha Godzilla and Final Wars Godzilla that was like reissued. I don't know if that was like a Bandai America reissue or what. Sort of recently, I actually did see them, and they, in store at Midtown Comics, but just the other day. But I'm kind of tapped out with cash right now. I've bought a lot recently, so that's neither here nor there. But I'm just, as an overall statement on the whole line, I think they look pretty good. So let's get to it. Alright, just getting this over with, because you saw it at the top. I think Bandai forgot to paint his teeth on the front here. I don't know if that's really supposed to be like that. I think the rest are sculpted a little, so I don't know. Maybe it is supposed to be like that. That top teeth there, you see it's blacked out. It looks phenomenally strange to me. I don't get that. I don't know what's happening here. Let me raise that up just a bit here so I could do that. Yeah. I mean, I think the rest is sculpted out and then painted on top of that, so I think that's just their sculpt. If anybody else has this, I didn't check it too much right now, but either way, that looks weird to me. The rest of the head sculpt is pretty decent. Definitely skinnier than 2014 overall. I do like the eyes. Nice metallic blue. The rest of the teeth are actually painted pretty well. So that is good, and the head shape overall looks decent enough. I guess the teeth are painted a little weird on the bottom there, but it's not so bad. Like, there's a weird gap right in there. Yeah, you do see a tongue sculpted in inside. And all this stuff looks really good. You're getting absolutely no color, just gray on the body, but very, very, very good sculpt work throughout. It is very nicely done. I do dig it. I do dig it a lot. And then the dorsal fins look phenomenal. I really love them. I love this metallic blue going into the black. Similar to, same thing actually, to what they did in the smaller Movie Monster series one. But it just looks so good at this scale. Over here, you got some extra blue paint flowing around, but overall, it's not so bad. You see again a little bit more. You could just say it's glowing. But it is going out on both sides. It's just stopped there and kind of spread outwards. Tail looks pretty good. Do dig that. So yeah, it's decent. It's a nicely sculpted piece. I wish there was some paint besides on the head and the dorsal fins, but just to give it something a little extra. But yeah, it works. It works. Let's get the articulation out of the way. It's very simple. You got swivels at the shoulders. You got swivels at the thighs, and you got, that does not swivel at the tail. So you only have the 4 points there. But overall, it looks pretty good. And giving you a quick up and down here. Looks pretty good. I really like the shape of this guy. He's got nice proportions. It's a little bit odd with the head being small, but it looks pretty good. And let me bring in the little Movie Monster Series one, which I think proportionally looks a tad more even. Like, here it looks a little bit skinny compared to there. Like, there's more neck also. So it's not really exactly the same sculpt, just upsized here. From what I could gather, it's definitely different. Yeah, definitely different. You know, which is cool because, you know, like we saw with the Jacks, they were just like upsizing stuff. Here, you could definitely see that the Monster King has more sharp details than the MMS. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I'm sure there's like some overall, you know, crossover in design, but definitely different. I mean, they just feel different, so there you go. And for your size comparisons, we'll start out with the MMS Godzilla, of course, so you can see exactly how tall he is. Here he is with the Mezco Kong, Manga Ultraman, Trendmasters Godzilla 1998, Poster Godzilla 2014, Jax Rodan, Fine Clover Gridman, the much taller NECA 2014, and the much taller Jax. So just to put it on record, this guy ends up being about 10 inches tall. I can't really see it that way, but if we go this way, and that starts at 18, and that's a little bit tall, maybe slightly under 10 inches. So, yeah, no, about 10 inches. Yeah. So, yeah, there you go. 10 inches tall, which is surprising. I really thought for some reason it was a little bit bigger than that. And one more size comparison for you, because I had to bring in another Monster King. This guy is taller, so that is interesting right there, that Shin is taller than this new one. I thought that, you know, was starting to look a little small when compared to the big ones, but even with one of its own kind, yeah, it is smaller. And final thoughts? It's pretty good, you know, despite the teeth and being a little bit surprised with the height there at the end. It's pretty decent. This runs about $35 if you ship it from Japan, plus shipping. Shipping does cost you a little bit because it is a big guy, so definitely keep that in mind. It's pretty good. If you get it from someone that's importing it here, I don't know, don't pay more than $50 if you can. So there you go. Alright, I like it, you know, again, despite the teeth, also and the spray here. It's cool. I wish there was some dry brushing on it, but that's something that's not here, and not something that they messed up, you know what I'm saying? So really don't count that too much. I do like this piece though, so there you go. Alright, so I hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts below. If you want to help support the channel, please check my shop out at eBay, buy yourself something cool, or if you just want to buy me a coffee, I have a coffee account, a link is down below as well. So there you go. Alright, so thanks again, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Till next time, peace out, people.